today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the NC State Wolfpack. We stay.
Coach, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go. But he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Canes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Oh, bitch ass nigga.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Such a fucking
You know what
weirdo.
I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this.
Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
Oh, shit.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Pulls it in. It's Scott. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting pace progression.
Got a man. It's Snow. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
Hey, he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
What league you playing in?
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Gonna look downfield again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
He's going to the running back.
On the move, it's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
And it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Bro, it's sometimes, nigga, if you, like, damn, nigga, where you come from? Look at the replay, nigga, you like, oh, see you later.
After giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They take over, down 7-0, and trying to get even on this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Bailey. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down.
Like, I was like, sometimes I was like, you know, that's like realistic, but then like,
he scrambles out and he goes to his right.
you having like bums fucking coming in and going crazy.
Down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football.
I said there's no way he can complete it.
Chasing by the defense.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44.
I don't know if taking it off, though.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Always a welcome play for the defense as
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. He makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Mensah. Fires toward the end zone.
Oh, it's a red.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago. Because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game.
Got some room to run.
My nigga. Scott is not even fast like that. Bro, what?
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking it, understanding it was coming, and then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense, and if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one, and that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TV.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The play action fake. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And I feel like that was
you saw me last time with your girl.
Chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. It looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Mensah. Throwing right. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that
always
fear
because they always let the niggas just get in. Every single nigga. If it's a fourth down, you'll get at least 2 people just come in straight in for no fucking reason, like, bro.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And a lot
lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not
same shit. I'm like, it's like 4th and 1, 4th and inches. I'm like, man, I might just run this bitch up the middle. I know they ain't gonna tackle me, but I'm gonna still try it. Hike the ball, nigga, 2 niggas in my face. Like, oh, there it is.
He'll return it. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Tony.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive.
I was passing this nigga like he was wide open in the middle of the field. I cut up thinking I'm about to get the fuck out of there. Nope. He got fucking hawked down.
On the corner route. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Dropping back, it's Bailey.
And
he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw.
Damn!
And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
Wide
it's
open,
incomplete.
too. Hate to see that.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line.
Man, what's the coach's
Let's see
suggestion?
if they can get something going here late in the half.
The same fucking plays.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Lofton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Fletcher. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Unloads to the right.
I be forgetting that
and they're not on
zones
the
are a
same
little
page
different.
there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication
before,
is
like
harder.
your person will be behind a nigga, you can throw it right there, and then he'll be wide open. But nigga, now they just fucking carry with that nigga the whole entire fucking field.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Malachi.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play.
Fucking annoying.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Bailey. Moving out to the right. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give. Creating some space,
see, man, that was fucking Pringle. I cut that bitch up out of there.
47-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Thrust that arm out. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like
this nigga Tony tried to catch it one-handed and almost got a fucking
big guy. Very, very
Who
unique.
told you to do that?
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using his legs, it's Pringle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll try it again. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit.
And then it's red. Oh, my
He's
God.
going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 7 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Nittany Lions, hoping that the clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 8-1 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for room. It's
Why the
Pringle.
fuck?
Stumbled to the ground.
We're going to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run,
Not
stuff
move,
it up
not
front.
stop.
My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down.
Oh, fucking red.
He just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Here's Mensah to throw. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
They'll run it to the right. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
Cut it up, man.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He works his way
Ooh,
down
this
to
shit is
the
fucking
30-yard
pissing me
line
off.
before he stopped a gain of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Hard-hitting tackle.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Running inside. It's Fletcher. And he's in.
My hamstring. No, do the stanky leg. Oh, do the stanky leg.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
What team was he? I thought it was displayed that.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
I played him in,
picks up about 3 to the 29.
I think I put him in NAI.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Nigga, I fucking
I like the decision there in the RPO
all he gonna do
game,
is
too,
throw
guys.
it
I
to
know he only got a
fucking
couple of
Deuce
yards, but that
Knight.
play's gonna open
I mean,
up bigger
Deuce fucking Robinson.
opportunities,
Whatever that nigga
throwing
name
the
is.
football down the field in the RPO game,
That nigga,
too. So
bro,
keep
he's
handing
gonna
it
throw
off
to
this
him no
guy,
matter
let him
what.
See what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Right on the money. And midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag
nigga,
routes,
that's
because if you
on
get
me,
the right
that's
coverage and it's
all-
man-to-man and
that's
someone
all
gets
you can do
picked
to
or
move the
can't
ball.
keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great.
What?
Snags it, and he's open.
How the fuck is this man? That one open.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. He'll bring it out. It's Pringle. He only
Niggas don't fucking learn, man. Never kick it to Justin fucking Bell, okay?
And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end and turning to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Washington is malo.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
No, he gonna play Dave. No, he gonna play Dave both of them. That's they rivals.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
NC State going up tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Upstairs to make the catch. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
So you're telling me little ass J.D. Scott
that last big play
is going to catch a deep pass on the corner.
You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man.
I'll take that, bum ass nigga.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat.
Oh, I see.
Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
My nigga, Penn State took literally 90% of the 5 stars I had on my shit.
Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Mensah throws to the wideout.
Mensah!
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And how is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's caught. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Past the 45.
They need to.
On the move at the 30. Speeding down the left side. He is in. Touchdown, Miami. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was
what you thought was going right there? No.
Use the speed.
2-point
That was
conversion.
a
Just add insult
perfectly
to
executed play.
36-14. I told you I'm gonna stop playing around and rip this nigga ass real quick. Go ahead and do a squib kick on his damn.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was.
Nigga, that's what I did with the fucking Florida State nigga. Bro, I'll tell you, he could not fucking move the ball. And I threw 2 fucking pick sixes, and he had 14 points all the way into the fourth quarter.
Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field.
They just start throwing
It
dudes
looks
fucking.
as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They drop him at the 47-yard line.
The only game I got fucking rocked in was that fucking LSU game.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick.
I could have stopped none of them niggas.
I am up, and that clock is running out.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And the pass is in.
Yeah, ain't you that far? Oh, bro.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. Need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That would never.
So nigga, I run over there on my safety. Usually, like I click on the nigga that they throw it to, so I click on my corner, bat it down, and like if I run over there with a person, they usually go, they pick it up off the rebound. This nigga just lifted the ball.
Gotta make them. Gotta find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking left, and that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead.
You got to find them, but what you do though?
Force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And they can't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Little baby's birthday.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
It's at 2 o'clock.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Oh, Dave, you want to guess how I missed my WNBA shit last night?
50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big
Mercury
lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State heads out gearing up to go on the attack. Weeks like this aren't tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked.
Nope, Canada, nigga. I thought Canada wasn't going to get mine, but nigga, I was like, whatever, this shit's done, because like that was the first game, and I looked at my shit, it said Jordan Canada, 8-6. I said, oh,
into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
High the chains now on 2nd and long.
Had her for 8.5. No, the person.
Uncorks
And
one.
she averages about
Excellent
fucking 9 or
coverage
10.
and good use of the hands to knock it away.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Mm-hmm.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And you got
8.5. Nigga, she had 8 at the start of the fucking fourth quarter.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it.
And so then, but mind you, I had what's the name? So Don, I had her for 14 points. Nigga, she had like fucking 6 throughout the whole entire game.
I gotta start being aggressive.
And like I said, I thought she wasn't gonna get it. And then my shit popped up, said she got her shit.
Have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now
so
they're gonna really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game.
8 assists all fucking game,
fly
bro.
deep downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I had that.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot.
8 bangers. There was 8 people.
Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Got his man on the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out
cardio.
A lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Going for 6. Intercept.
Just run my route for me, bro.
Bringing it back.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive
moving.
You see that
Jones almost had triple-double?
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Here's a throw downfield late. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
We knew what the ball was.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically, they've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays, just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that fourth down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
They'll keep it on the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one.